Hey, welcome. Today, we're going to unlock the Arabic days of the week. And I'm telling you, there is a surprisingly simple trick to this, one that'll have you nailing most of them in like the next 2 minutes. Okay, let's get into it. You know how learning a bunch of new words can feel like a total drag, right? Just endless memorization? But what if the Arabic days of the week weren't just random words? What if there was a secret code hidden right inside them? Well, that's exactly what we're about to find out. All right, so before we crack that code, let's just take a look at the full list. You know, at first glance, this just seems like your standard vocabulary list. 7 words you gotta learn by heart. So, you see, we've got Sunday, al-ahad, Monday, al-ithnain, Tuesday, al-thulatha, and so on down the list. I know, it looks like a lot to just straight up memorize, but trust me, you won't have to, because we're about to find the pattern.
And here we go, this is the big reveal. The secret to getting most of the week down is hiding in plain sight, right inside the names of the first 5 days. This is the really clever part.
So get this, the names for Sunday all the way through Thursday, they are not random at all. Nope, they're actually based on the Arabic words for the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Let's just walk through it. Sunday is al-ahad. That comes from wahid, which means one. It's the first day. Makes sense, right? Monday, al-ithnan, comes from ithnan, the number 2. Tuesday, ath-thulatha, from thalata, which is 3. Are you seeing it now? Wednesday, al-arbi'a is from arbi'a, number 4. And Thursday, al-khamis is from khamsa, number 5. It's literally just counting from 1 to 5. How cool is that? And just like that, you've basically learned 5 out of the 7 days. Not by memorizing, but just by understanding one super simple logical pattern. I mean, that's most of the week done and dusted already.
Okay, so what about Friday and Saturday? Well, these are the 2 special days. They're the ones that break the pattern, but they do it for some really important cultural and historical reasons. They've got their own unique stories.
So you can really see the difference here. On the left, you've got that neat, logical, numbered sequence we just figured out. And on the right, you've got our 2 outliers, al-jama and asabt. Since they don't follow the number rule, we know there's something else going on with them. Let's start with Friday, which is al-juma. Its name comes from the Arabic root word jama, and that means to gather or to assemble. And believe me, that name is no accident. It's a huge clue about why this day is so important. And then there's Saturday, or asabt. Now this one might sound a little familiar to you. It actually comes from the exact same ancient root as the Hebrew word Sabbath, which means, you guessed it, the day of rest. It's a really amazing example of a shared history showing up in language. And here's where it all just clicks into place. Friday, al-Jum'ah, is the day of gathering because it's the primary day for congregational prayer in Islam. And because of that, in a lot of Muslim countries, Friday is a day off. So when does the work week start? It starts on Sunday, al-Ahad, the first day. The whole numbering system suddenly makes perfect sense. Okay, so we've cracked the code and we understand the logic. Now let's talk about how you'd actually use these words in a real everyday conversation.
Here's a perfect example. To say today is Sunday, you just say al-yom al-ahad. Al-yom literally means the day, or today. Then you just pop the name of the day on the end. Super simple and direct.
And what about tomorrow? Easy. Ghadan al-ithnain. Ghadan is the word for tomorrow. See? Now that you know the days, you can already start putting together these basic, useful sentences.
So let's kind of zoom out and think about the big takeaway here. Because what we've really learned is so much more than just a list of 7 words.
The way the Arabic week is structured is just this perfect little system. It's not arbitrary at all. It's this beautiful blend of pure, simple logic. 1 through 5, with 2 very special days that are just loaded with deep cultural and religious meaning.
And that really leaves you with a final question to think about. If the structure of something as basic as the week can tell us so much about a culture's logic, its history, and its faith, what other secret codes are just waiting for us, hidden inside the languages we speak every single day?